Welcome once again to this video session. Today we'll be looking at how to set the working directory within the RStudio environment. Our working directory is simply that location on our computer where our files are stored and where we would want the outputs of our analysis to also be saved. So if you have performed an analysis and you plotted some graphs and you want those graphs to be saved to a particular location. So that's what the working directory is meant for. It helps you to harmonize your work and have them all in one location. Now, to set our working directory, we would need to navigate through the RStudio environment. So you have 4 panels that appear when we launch RStudio. You have at the bottom left, you have the Files tab. If you click on that, you have plots and different options, but you click on the Files tab and navigate downwards to the folder where you want to have your data set, where you have saved your data set. Now, for the data set we'll be working with is called the ANTS data, and I have saved it in a folder called the R class. So this folder right here. So if I click on that folder, you find the data set. It's a CSV file, which means comma delimited file. It's one of the options that you have for formats that you can use to import your data into the R environment. I usually prefer to use the CSV format. Now, you could learn about how to save your data set in Excel into a CSV format in another video. Now, to set our working directory, all we need to do is having opened up the folder, go to where we have more here, click on the arrow just next to it, and then you navigate down to set as working directory. So when we click that, you find this in our console, you find that command has been executed. The alternative to setting working directory would be to just type within the R script panel to type in the command. So set WD and in inverted commas, you have the tilde / the name of the folder, R class. So if we execute that, that is done. So that's how to set our working directory. So we could put a note beside it just to guide us. This is for setting working directory. So the next step is that we want to import this ANTS data that we have into the R environment. And because it's a CSV file, there is a specific command for importing CSV files. Now, typical of R and working in RStudio, when you're importing any file, any data set, you need to give that data set some name. So it's R sees that's a data set as an object, and then you assign a name to it with which you can perform further instructions. So let's call the data set my ANTS. Okay, let's call it my underscore data, and then equals to read.csv open bracket ANTS data.csv. So when you execute that, you find that within the environment panel here, you find that something pops up, your data set appears. It tells you the number of observations and number of variables that you have within that data set. So you can click on the data within that space to see what data has been imported for you. So this is how to import your data set into the R environment.